Hi, beautiful people. If you're just meeting me for the first time, my name is Lisbon. I'm a Nigerian mom of two living here in Germany. It's Saturday morning and we're starting the day with our family devotion. Right after our morning devotion, we went straight into cleaning up the house. My husband and I usually clean together. For today, he's handling the kitchen while I take care of the living room. And it's kind of our little Saturday routine. Somehow our cleaning just turned into full on chaos because the kids were disturbing their toys everywhere and just random distraction. Anyway, I'll just stop talking now and let you enjoy the drama that unfolded.
Yes, I want to throw them. Yeah, throw. I want to throw them away. Boy, is my. Huh? Oh my God! The toilet. Where is he?
This one. Right here.
Oh my God.
The wash. Hey.
Help! Kian.
Kian!
Oh,
Kian, don't touch it.
yeah. Don't touch it.
The smooches.
Yeah. Genau.
Und wir müssen das sauber machen.
Ja, genau.
Now that the living room is finally clean, it's time to make breakfast, and today I'm making akara for us. I already had the beans soaking, and the best part is we don't have to spend hours peeling beans like we used to back home in Nigeria. The peeled ones are already sold in most African stores around here. So all I need to do is soak them, blend and fry. So much easier. Growing up, I remember Saturdays being all about cleaning and akara. It was almost like a national ritual. Would clean the house, then start peeling beans, and that part took forever. And not only did it take ages to peel the beans, we didn't even have blenders at home back then. We would go to someone's house that had one of those big grinding machines, wait in line, pay, and then carry the mixture back home to fry. It's one of those core childhood memories for me, and I love that even while living here in Germany, I can still keep a little piece of that tradition alive. That's one of the most beautiful things about living abroad. You don't have to give up the foods you grew up loving. Anyway, once the akara was ready, we all ate. The kids couldn't even wait, they already ate. And my husband decided to multitask. He ate while walking around, and as soon as we finished breakfast, he went out for grocery shopping while I stayed home with the kids. That morning, our German neighbor actually gave us a new game, so we spent some time playing it together. It was so much fun and surprisingly competitive. For lunch, since there wasn't much left in the house, I decided to make what I like to call emergency stew. It's not planned, just one of those quick, small food that you throw together when you have to improvise, and somehow it always tastes better than the big serious stew. So I made some spaghetti to go with it, and that was our lunch. Later in the evening, when my husband got back from grocery shopping, we unpacked everything together. And of course, we couldn't resist snacking on some plantain chips while doing it. It's Sunday morning and we're getting ready for church. Since I planned to do my makeup today, I started getting ready first. Honestly, when it comes to makeup, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just do random things and hope for the best. After finishing my face, I got dressed, and let me tell you, These trousers I got from Halara are so comfortable. The waistband stretches perfectly, they have pockets, and they're just flattering without even trying. The weather was around -2 degrees, and trust me, nothing was going to stop me from looking good. I wore tights underneath to stay warm, and once I was ready, we all headed out. My kids and my husband were already dressed and waiting. We go to Christ Church here in Düsseldorf, which is an Anglican church, and it's in English, which I love. The Nigerian community there is pretty big, so it always feels like a little piece of home every Sunday. After the service, we usually hang around for tea, snacks, and a bit of catch up with everyone. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the week. The warmth, the laughter, and just that community feeling. After church, we stopped by my husband's golf club. He had a tournament that afternoon. And it was also the perfect chance for us to grab lunch because, well, there was nothing cooked at home. The lunch was so good. The spare ribs were tender and falling off the bone, and everything was just hitting the right spot. Once we finished eating, we had to wait for my husband to finish his game. And guess what? I realized I forgot my house key, so we couldn't even leave until he was done. Thankfully, the place was really comfortable. My kids had space to run around, play, and just be themselves, so the waiting didn't feel too long. When he finally finished playing, I grabbed those keys so fast. We took an Uber home, and once we got home, I opened a cute gift from Kian's godmother. Thank you, godmother. It's so lovely. This morning, I had to take Azil to school because my husband just couldn't. He woke up around 2 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep. Poor guy was exhausted. Does anyone else feel like the older we get, the harder it is to sleep through the night? You just randomly wake up at 3 a.m. and you just can't go back to sleep. Anyway, I got Azil ready for school and packed his breakfast. Kian stayed home today because he had a doctor's appointment for his vaccination later in the day. Normally, after dropping my kids off, my husband and I would go for a walk or hit the gym together. But since he was resting, I decided to squeeze in a quick home workout just to get my heart pumping before starting work. After catching up on a mountain of emails because I had been away from work for a week, it was time to make breakfast, but first I had to empty the dishwasher. For breakfast, I wanted something warm, but there really wasn't time. So I grabbed my usual quick combo: bread and protein shake and some fiber powder. I heard it helps to slow down sugar absorption, I think. Anyway, it does the job and it keeps me going through the morning. It was suddenly afternoon and time for Kian's doctor's appointment. On the way there, we noticed what looked like an accident on the road. At the hospital, Kian got checked and everything looked good. He's healthy and ready to go back to school. even got his vaccine and didn't cry at all. I was so proud of him. By the end of the day, we were both completely drained. Since we still hadn't meal prepped for the week and there was basically no food in the house, my husband and I decided to make something quick: grilled fish and plantain. Well, the plantain was quick. The fish, not so much. But it turned out so good. It was warm, hearty, and filling. I couldn't even finish my plate. Today I'm heading into the office and I'm actually excited because we just moved to a new location. This was my first time seeing the new space and I couldn't wait to check it out. The best part, my commute time went from 1 hour and 10 minutes to just 37 minutes. When I got here, I really liked it. It's smaller than our previous office, but it has this cozy, homey vibe. It just felt nice. I could totally see myself getting comfortable here. Of course, I grabbed myself a hot chocolate to start the morning right. Later in the evening, I got an email that made my heart skip several beats. My B1 German language exam results were out. But I passed, and not just passed, I passed so well. They told us we could come pick up our certificates the same day, so of course I didn't waste any time. I went straight there to collect mine. I had already told my husband the good news and he was so happy and proud. When I got home, we decided to celebrate a little. We popped some wine, laughed, and toasted to hard work paying off.
Yes. See where I poured you.
And that's it for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me through all the little moments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a new vlog. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.